This is Microsoft Azure. It is one of the cloud service provider for providing compute resources. Compute resources means it can be CPU, memory, I/O devices. So compute devices as well as storage resources can be provided as a service. In this, the main aim of Microsoft Azure is providing dynamic assignment of resources. It is possible to assign resources dynamically. That is, when the demand increases, it will release or it will provision more number of resources. When the demand is less, it will provision less number of resources. So dynamic assignment of resources are possible here, and also it can provide fault tolerance. Okay, fault tolerance. Already you have studied about fault tolerance, right? So what is fault tolerance? Okay, we can say this Hadoop is a fault tolerant in storage. How Hadoop is called as fault tolerant. Yes, if you want to store some data in Hadoop, it will not maintain a single copy of data. It will maintain at least 3 copies of data, right? So when you store any data in Hadoop, it will maintain default replication factor as 3. So like that, Microsoft Azure also provide fault tolerant. That is, when you store any data in the storage resources, it will maintain at least 3 copies of data because the default replication factor is 3 here. Okay. So the main aim of Microsoft Azure is providing dynamic assignment of resources and providing fault tolerance. And here this fabric represent the hardware, that is the compute resources. Then there are 3 methods. When you run the applications in this Microsoft Azure, there are 3 types of method is called. One is on-start method. Second one is run method. Third is on-stop method. There are 3 methods are implemented by this running application. On-start method, run method, and on-stop method. So this on-start method can perform the initialization operation. The basic operations are performed. That is, when the virtual machine is on, or when the virtual machine started its execution, on-start method is called. Then run method will be called when the virtual machine is executing. Then on-stop method is called when the virtual machine is shut down. Okay, when the virtual machine goes to off state, this on-stop method is called. So these are the 3 methods to be called here. And each and every virtual machine created in this Microsoft Azure is called as web role. Web role 1, web role 2, etc. up to web role N. So each and every web role is called as virtual machine. So the appliances are virtual machine created by this Microsoft Azure is called as web role. So each web role can have 3 functions: on-start function, run function, and on-stop method. So on-start method is called when there is some initialization operation is performed. Run method is called when the VM starts its execution or starts its operation. Then on-stop method is called when the VM is shut down. Okay, then there is some storage in, we can able to use this cloud service provider as the storage also, like S3. In S3 simple storage service, each and every data can be stored in the form of objects, right? Then collection of objects can be placed in a bucket. Okay, like that, here also we can able to store data. Then the data is having 3-level hierarchy. The first one is each and every account can be represented as a page, or we can say it as block. That is the block size is some sequence of blocks to 4 megabytes. The size of the block is 4 megabytes. So this Microsoft Azure is a cloud service provider which can provide compute services as well as storage services, and the main aim of this Microsoft Azure is providing dynamic assignment of resources as well as providing fault tolerant. And in this, each and every VMs created by this platform is called as web role. The virtual machine created by Microsoft Azure is called as web role 1, and each and every web role can have 3 methods: onStart method, run method, and onStop method. OnStop method can perform the basic initialization operation. The run method is called when the VM starts its execution. Then onStop method is called when the VM goes to shutdown state. Then there is some possibility of having a load balancer to monitor the services. It can also use the domain name server. Then the storage hierarchy is 3-level hierarchy. That is, when you want to store any data in this platform, there is 3-level hierarchies followed. That is, each and every account can have containers, and the containers can have page, or it can called as block. Each and every block have sequence of blocks. The size of block is some blocks to 4 MB. Sequence of blocks to 4 MB.